Very excited that you're all here today to pay tribute to Terry Fox and his life and his legacy. We're very excited that we have Fred Fox here, his brother, speak to us about Terry Fox and his Marathon of Hope. But there are also a few other reasons that I'm very excited that you're all here today. First, we're also going to be listening to Dr. John Bell of the Ottawa Hospital Research Institute talk about cancer research and how it's impacting lives. And we're also here to celebrate the Ottawa Organizing Committee for the annual Terry Fox Fund, which I believe is going to its 32nd year of running it. Last year, they passed the $5 million mark in their annual fundraising. And Carleton's also partnering with them on this national Terry Fox Fund Day, which is September 16th this year. So we're also very excited about that. But there's also more to it today that we're talking about. And that's that Terry Fox, at 18, was a university student at Simon Fraser University in Burnaby, British Columbia. At 19, he was a cancer patient. And at 21, he was a hero. And now he's an inspiration to us all. So today we would also like to officially announce Terry's Cause on Campus. Now, Terry's Cause on Campus is a brand new national initiative. Thanks. Terry's Cause on Campus is a national initiative which will see colleges and universities across the country come together to pay tribute and commemorate Terry Fox's Marathon of Hope. As I said, Terry Fox was a university student whenever he was diagnosed with cancer, and I say now he's an inspiration to us all. I'm very excited that Carleton is taking part in it in its inaugural year, and I'm especially proud that Carleton is the only post-secondary institution in the National Capital Region that will be taking part in Terry's Cause on Campus in its inaugural year. So I'm very excited about that. I think I can speak for all of us when I say that it's no surprise given Carleton's tradition of community involvement and engagement. Now, I can't necessarily speak for all of us, but I know someone who technically can speak for all of us. So I would like to call on our wonderful President and Vice Chancellor, Dr. Roseanne O'Reilly-Runte, to say a few words.
So, way back in the 18th century, Jean-Jacques Rousseau said that we should change the world, and we should change it in the following way. He said that a lot of extraordinary people had just done ordinary things with their lives. And he said the world would be a much better place if ordinary people did extraordinary things. Now, at Carleton University, every person here is extraordinary. And every person here has the capacity to do extraordinary things. So we can do better than what Jean-Jacques Rousseau said, and we can make our campus the place where extraordinary things happen because people who are extraordinarily committed, extraordinarily talented, and full of incredible energy do the right things, extraordinary things, to change the world. Terry Fox was probably your age. We were all probably your age one time. It's hard to imagine, I know. But he got struck down by cancer, and he did not let himself be defeated. And he tried to make funding for the solution to cancer, and he succeeded. But the solution isn't there yet. It's closer, but it's not there. So I ask you to carry this on and to continue making Carleton proud of your commitment to the community, your commitment to fundraising, and your commitment to finding the scientific cure for cancer. Thank you.
She's trying to take off too soon. Before Dr. Runte has to leave, because we know she has to run off, Fred wanted to give Dr. Runte a piece of the Terry Fox Foundation here. So I'm going to let Fred present that.
Thank you for being here today, and I'm not sure if you're going to be participating in the Terry Fox Run on the 16th, but hopefully you will be, and if when you are, hopefully you can wear your Terry Fox Run t-shirt. So there you go.
Okay, this
Thank
is
you.
great. Okay, great.
Thank you.
I will be there.
Thank you. Now, ladies and gentlemen, this is the individual we actually all came to see talk, so I would like to hand the microphone over to Fred Fox, Terry Fox's brother.
I'm going to probably speak a little bit louder here. Just want to thank Will. I live in British Columbia, and I flew from home on Tuesday, got to Toronto on Tuesday evening, spent the day in Toronto yesterday, flew from Toronto to Ottawa yesterday afternoon, early evening, and Will was there to pick me up, and he's a ball, like a ball of energy there. So he's doing a great job in this inaugural cause on campus for this year. It's great that Carleton is involved. As mentioned earlier, you know, Terry was a university student when he was first diagnosed with cancer at 18 years old. During his first year in March 1977, Terry had just finished playing university basketball, went to Simon Fraser in the fall of 1976 as a walk-on athlete, going to go and try out for the university basketball team. They didn't know who he was, and on sheer guts and determination, he made his university basketball team at Simon Fraser. The following year, Jay Triano was a student at Simon Fraser, and we all know about Jay. He went on to represent Canada at the Olympics in basketball, coached the Toronto Raptors. Terry and Jay became great friends. It was in the March of 1977, 18 years old, Terry was diagnosed with cancer, and he was devastated. Thought he would never play sports again. Thought he would never be able to continue his dream of furthering his education. Terry had his amputation, did some research on what was available out there for cancer research, and discovered that more money needed to be raised for cancer research. Terry got healthier, took his chemotherapy. During his chemotherapy treatment, started to get a lot healthier and started to train. And during those times at Simon Fraser University, Terry ran over 5,000 kilometers in training before he even left St. John's, Newfoundland in 1980. Terry balancing those training miles and also with his studies at university. Terry started his run on April 12, 1980 and made his way across Canada through the Maritimes, into Ontario, ran through Ottawa. Once Terry hit that Ontario border is when everything really started to, the momentum really started to build. Terry ran one step at a time, 1 mile at a time. He set little goals for himself. A telephone pole or a tree in the distance, setting little goals for himself that he could achieve as he made his way down the highway. As Terry made his way through southern Ontario, so many people were there to cheer him on. He was able to share why he was running across Canada. It was just outside of Thunder Bay on September 1st when the only thing that could stop Terry from continuing his run happened. Terry had ran about 12 miles that day and asked Doug to take him to the hospital, and it was there that he was told that the cancer had returned. On September 1st, when Terry said after being diagnosed with cancer a second time, he said, "The marathon of hope must continue without me." Terry passed the baton on to thousands of people, creating a legacy that is 32 years running. Despite Terry's young age, I believe that Terry had an incredible vision. Terry would say, in a way, that he was sometimes thankful for being diagnosed with cancer. He learned young that life was precious and short, and he believed cancer provided him with a purpose. We witnessed Terry evolve, how he matured through his journey with cancer, how he learned to appreciate life, how he committed his life to helping others. The Marathon of Hope raised $24 million for cancer research in 1980, yet Terry was penniless when he returned. But in fact, I think Terry was rich with the knowledge that he had tried his very best, that he had run until he could run no more, rich with the knowledge that he gave, that he had shared his definition of giving: to give and not want or expect anything in return, and rich and content with the knowledge that his vision of eliminating cancer through cancer research was now in the hands of others to continue. Terry asked for only $1, giving each and every one of us the opportunity to be a Terry Foxer, a marathon of hoper. Terry's message was a call out for people to unite and work together. I want to thank the run organizers here for the Ottawa Terry Fox run. I know Jerry and Dave are moving on to Toronto. I want to thank Melanie for your group and everything that all you guys that do. Over $5 million has been raised here in the Ottawa area for the Terry Fox Run, and I must tell you, that is making such a significant difference. As Dr. Bell will share in a moment here, you guys are making a difference. Carleton University and your involvement with the cause on campus, I'm sure every one of the students here at one point through their public school into high school have been involved with the Terry Fox Run, and I know this just gives you another opportunity to continue that dream of Terry's. Every one of us, in one way or another, will one day be touched by cancer, as Terry said. Might not be personally, but we'll know somebody, might be a family or friend, or a family member or friend. So thank you so much for what you're doing here in Ottawa, Carleton University. Thank you. If not for you, Terry's dream would have faded a long time ago. Thank you so very much.